Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Hope all is well over there. Today we are going to learn how to find slope from a function table. You can use these videos over and over to look over them. Please feel free to rewind, to play back, to double check. If you missed something that I said, you can always go back and see maybe what you missed. This is actually a great opportunity for you to be able to learn at your own pace. I know in class sometimes I'm explaining things and maybe you didn't hear what I said, but you can't rewind me and go back for me to explain. But in this case here, you can actually go back and see what you missed or maybe you didn't understand. So we're going to go ahead and do this together as a class. Here we go. So we're finding slope from the function table. Here is our formula. It's the same formula that we used before. And then here is our function table. No matter which points you use, you will still be able to come up with the slope. So you only need 2 points. It's just like the previous slope that we did where we had to find 2 points. The only difference is it's in a function table and we have to pull out the 2 points. Okay, so please remember that if we write these in ordered pairs on the side, this would be 2, -10. Remember, this is our x. This would be our y. The other one would be 4, -7. What would this point be? Yes, 6, -4. What about the next one? Yes, 8, -1. And the last one? Excellent, 10, 2. So these are actually all of our points. All we did was, instead of them being in a function table, we converted them into ordered pairs. Okay? From here, we're going to go ahead and choose which 2 points we want to work with. Okay? I am going to first choose this one, just because it's both positive numbers and, you know, we usually like to work with positive numbers. And then I'll just choose the one above it just because that's the one I want to choose. All right? Here is my formula. And I'm going to write these 2 points just over here so I can kind of organize my work and I don't get confused with everything else. So I'm going to write my 2 points, which is 8, -1. There's my first point. And then the other point is 10, 2. Okay? Before we can get it into our slope formula, remember we have to label and identify which one is going to be our x1 and which one is going to be our x2 and which one is going to be our y1 and our y2. So let's go ahead and do that. So this is the x coordinate. This is the y, x, y. This is the first set of points. This is the second set of points. Okay? So now all we have to do is plug in the information into where it's going to go. So here we go. Y2. This one here is Y2. So we're going to put 2. The minus sign. And then Y1. Y1. We're going to write -1. Please remember this minus sign is coming from the formula. And then this -1 is coming from the actual point. Okay, so it is okay to have a negative and then a negative, or some of you see it as a negative and negative, or a subtraction and a negative next to each other. Now remember I told you if this kind of confuses you, you can go ahead and put parentheses around it to help you visualize and see it. All right, all over, and now let's do the second one, which is x2, which is our 10, minus x1, which is 8. Okay, you can pull out your calculators. Go ahead and do your calculations. 2 minus -1 will be 3. And then 10 minus 8 is 2. Okay, this is, yes, you're correct if you see it. It is an improper fraction. However, we leave it in this improper fraction state. And then we go ahead and check to see if it has to be reduced. It does not have to be reduced. So your slope is going to be 3/2. Okay? So our slope is going to be 3/2. All right, if you were confused in any of that or you need to go back and rewind and check the video, please go ahead and double check. I will put up more examples, so hopefully you can go ahead and pace yourself on your own, go through the videos, and hopefully as you continue watching the videos on the same concept, it will help you better understand the content. All right, have a great day. I miss you mucho, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.